Well, good morning, YouTube. It's currently June, I think it's the 17th, 2025. It's Tuesday. It's like about 6 in the morning. It's already getting warm out here. I'm already sweating. It's crazy. Just going for a little ride. I was supposed to come out and like yesterday morning, but I didn't get out here. I need to adjust the not the temperature, my front tire pressure. It's like I got it maxed out and it's really hard, and I'm hitting bumps really hard with it. I was hitting bumps so hard with it on my last ride that it was causing my handlebars to jerk around. So I just need to be more aware of the bumps I know are there. Morning. Aware of the bumps I know are there, and go over them more carefully. Because last thing I needed to do is hit a bump hard enough to cause my handlebars to go sideways and me fly over the bike. That would not be a pretty sight. A whole lot of screaming and pain I don't want to experience ever again. So we had a pretty good weekend. It started off kind of slow, but as far as uploads and stuff, I didn't upload till like the evening on Friday. It's kind of late for me, but we got about 15,000, 16,000 views this weekend. We gained 27 new subscribers. Thank you for joining the channel. Appreciate you. Had some couple jackasses in one of the comment sections of one of my shorts, and after the last couple replies to their comments, I haven't heard anything. So they had some of my facts about myself twisted in their pea brains, and I put them in their place, and I haven't heard anything since. So I should have just blocked them, but I felt like venting. I felt like using my creative wit and like being super sarcastic while still spewing out facts. I have a dentist appointment today. I didn't know I had. They called me yesterday to confirm it, and I'm like, I have an appointment tomorrow? I thought I didn't have one until the 25th for a root canal. They said, no, you got to get the crowns done tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'm like, oh. So crowns shouldn't hurt. I don't remember the one crown I got hurting ever. But I think they are still going to have to numb me up because they have to get the temporary filling out of one of the rear tooth, the bottom rear right tooth. In front of, nope, it's just the only tooth down there now. And the filling on that tooth, they put the temporary filling in, and it was ballooned over the top of the tooth. And I waited to eat something like you're supposed to, and then I did. And then I guess he didn't pack it in there good enough because all the filling, it pushed down into the hole where the root canal was. So there's a depression in my tooth now, but the temporary stuff didn't break off. It just forced its way further into my tooth. So now he's got to deal with that. And the other root canal they did, which was one of my front teeth, it's one of the teeth I have a hole in. It just, the cavity got filled and the cavity filler fell out, and now I have a hole there. But he root canaled near where the hole was, put the filler on there, but then that filler fell off. And I really haven't been eating anything crunchy. I've been eating really soft food, so I'm like trying to figure out why that happened. That sucks. But it's not giving me any pain or anything. It wasn't hurting before he root canaled it, so. Anyways. So that's what's going on. That's all that's going on. I haven't been to sleep. I have not been to sleep. I'm going to just stay awake. If I try to go to sleep now, and when I get home and my appointment's at 1, I'm just going to be like super groggy and out of it, and I'd rather be aware of what's going on inside my mouth. Speaking of avoiding bumps, I didn't do a very good job right there. Kind of what I need to do is like I need to loosen my arms up more and grip the handlebars tighter with my hands. That'll give me a little bit more body suspension, I guess you can call it. But what I was gonna do, I was gonna let 15 pounds of pressure or whatever, 15 psi out of the front tire, take it down to 25 from 40, and then maybe unlock the front suspension to like the first position to see how that felt. Because I mentioned in another video I was riding around on it at 14 pounds of pressure for months and I didn't know. I think it may have dropped all the way down to like 12 before I actually attached the pump to it, and that's the couple of psi I lost was just enough to let me know, hey Larry, you need to put some air in your tube, buddy. So I think I'm going to be giving ice cream a break again. It seems to be irritating my chest for some reason. All ice cream is irritating me. Anything really cold, so I got to stop doing that for a while again. I think it has to do with my weight gain. That was like a little baby dead skunk right there. That sucks. Doesn't smell like a dead baby skunk, but it looked like one. So no more ice cream. I was supposed to be fasting today. I was supposed to start my every other day fast I was trying to do, and I failed. I failed at 1 hour after midnight. At 1 a.m. I went out and made a quesadilla. But I'm going to try not to eat anything until tomorrow now. Of course, I'm going to be getting my mouth worked on, so it's probably a good idea not to eat anything until tomorrow anyway. I'm gonna have a fun return trip. That sun is just gonna be right in my face. I need to stop. Felt like my rear tire hit something. Shoot. There's little rocks in there, but I don't see anything sticking out of it. I'm not losing any tire pressure. I guess I just hit a little rock. Yeah, I just hit a little rock. Okay. One thing about this smoother tire, I'm noticing more of the little debris bumps in the road. A lot more. Okay, let's go. Continuing on. Well, the sun behind me is casting shadows all the way across the road. As you can see in the camera. One would assume you can see in the camera. Well, you will when ever I upload this, that is. Somebody's jogging their dog right now. It's like a husky. Be careful. Don't want to spook the doggy. That was an interesting beep. What was that? The building was beeping at me. It's a new one. So I sent a short video to Electric about my 6,686 miles on my bike. Was actually now, it's over 6,710 miles since I posted that. And they, instead of saying, oh, hey, thanks, they said thanks, but then they wanted me to provide a review on Yelp or something. And I'm like, I didn't send it to you for that reason. I was trying to give you guys a compliment for selling a bike with such a strong frame. I didn't say that though to them. It's like, whatever, dude. Try to pay someone a compliment. Wanted to make sure they could see me because, like I said, the sun's behind me and it was kind of in their face. Someone's making a U-turn. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Larry, ever vigilant and diligent. I don't know if that actually works. Puppa dogs. Maybe if I ride by them enough and say puppa dogs, eventually they'll stop barking at me, like, oh, hey, it's that nice guy that communicates with us and lets us know that he knows we're there. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to get up to. I don't know if it hit 100 yesterday. I know when I looked up the temperature, it was like in the 90s somewhere. Maybe 97, 94, I think 94. Because I walked out in the house, out of my room, and it didn't feel as warm as it would feel as if it had actually got up to 100, so. My room was like sitting at about probably 75 degrees, even with my AC full blast. They say those room air conditioners are supposed to fill up a certain amount of space, and in my experience with 2 different of them that were supposed to more than be able to fill up my room with cold 64 degree air, they don't work as advertised. They work well enough. I'm not complaining. They get the job done, just not as well as it's advertised. And I keep the filter pretty clean on that thing, so it's not a lack of airflow. On my part. Might go up to Cal State right now. I don't know. I have to get across the street if I do that. Now would be a good time because I can actually see. I was glancing down at my rear wheel. It felt kind of rough. It's fine though, the normal amount of roughness it has. I'm like in the direct sunlight, but it's cold right here. Like, you know, they must have watered over here again recently. Like the apartment complex and then the grassy areas and the college campus. And now I gotta go out around the jogger. Now, yeah, he's going against traffic like he should be, but guess what's across the street from here? Sidewalk. Perfectly usable, nice, smooth, well-maintained sidewalk. You know, just running the street because it's only a bike lane. Designated for bicycles. But whatever. I gotta go over these bumps a little more slowly now too because of the front tire being as hard as it is. Yeah, that's my front brake. I used to go between these two little caution arm thingies here, but they've narrowed it up. I have to go around all the time now. I'm just being careful on the off chance there's anybody here right now walking around. It's a weekday, but it's summer and it's a college campus, so I think we all know what that means. They're doing some work up here though. I think there's some people over here. Morning. It's really squeaking up there. My bike's chirping at me, guys. I wasn't slowing down for the poles, I was slowing down for the sidewalk left and right of me. I might turn around and go back this way. Just because if I go the other way, the sun's going to be in my face all the way down the freaking well, that's squeaking really bad. What the hell? Why is it doing that? The sun's going to be in my face if I go behind the school right now. So I'm just going to flip a you know what over here and go back the way I came, I guess. I don't know if that's going to be any better though. Yeah, it'll be better once I get actually back into the quad area. The quad area. It's like quad and diarrhea. That's what the four-assed monkey from freaking from South Park has. It has quadarrhea and it's got bubble guts. Don't ask me where my mind goes to come up with these things. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's just always kind of there. I thought I was more used to this higher upright position because of my rear tire being bigger, but I'm not. My hands are actually, my palms are hurting. Hello. My palms and my quads are hurting. I can make it a 3-minute short and call it doubling back. I think that might be too long though. I think that was more like 4 minutes instead of 3. I could edit the crap out of it though. Go ahead. I'm good.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Or, I don't know why I said thank you, you're welcome. I'm not awake yet, not awake. My hands are really sore. I haven't even been doing any video gaming or nothing, man. My hands are just really sore. Ow. Owie. Owie, my belly hand's hurt. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out North Park part of the way right now, and then start working my way down to the residential streets so I can get more tree coverage from the sunlight. Or I might completely change that plan and just, I don't think it's going to matter, honestly. Well, no, it's not going to matter. If I decided to go down a little mountain right now to 48th and cut over, it's still going to, the sun's still going to be in my face. It's high up enough now, but if I start hitting the residential streets where the houses are closer together, where it's like a single lane road, I should get some sunblock. I'm getting a little bit right now, but I'm so tall, man. It's just the shade. Yeah, the shade's over the road, but the sun's just about the top of these trees to my left, so. I really need to get a new helmet. I need to get a new helmet with a visor and some good sunglasses that actually block more direct sunlight. I've only lost 1 bar on the rear battery so far. I've gone a pretty good ways. I would check it right now, but I'm coming up on an intersection I want to get across before the light changes. Because it's kind of on a timer and a sensor right here, so it randomly changes when there's no traffic. Hell, my front battery seems to be worn down in my rear. I've gone 6.5 miles already. See, I wouldn't mind using the Strava app on my phone and putting my phone back on here, but my phone shuts off every 10 minutes. It goes into sleep mode, and I can't turn it off because it's a Samsung thing. I just like to keep it on. I think the only way around that is if I had a battery backup, like one of those little portable battery chargers. And since I'm in the developer settings and I have my phone set to not turn off when it's charging for some gaming things and stuff, if I plug it in like that, then it would stay on. but I don't have the money to buy a backup battery right now. I mean, I have my pumps, my 2 spare pumps I don't use are technically battery backups, but they're kind of clunky. This road's really rough, and I'm still having some visibility issues right now, so I'm going to be going kind of slow. I'm going to be going more legal speed limit on an e-bike with throttles. That's better. The shade, or as I like to call it, nature's sunglasses. What's that in the middle of the road right there? Some trash. Yeah, somebody's trash. Honestly, it looks like that SUV the owner decided to just throw their trash on the side of the road. That looks like car trash. Oops, shit. Gotta watch out for that wildlife. Even the domesticated wildlife. Makes you wonder who's more in danger of getting hit by a car, a domesticated pet or wildlife. Because it seems to be about even, from my experience. Let me know in the comments what you think it is. Look up some statistics. Let me know. I could do it, but it's all about audience participation and engagement. Back to not being able to see very well again. I'm like 25 points away from getting a $10 Amazon gift card for one of my survey sites. But it's not one I can just go to and there's always something available to do. It's one that I get email surveys from, so I have to wait till something comes available. I got like, morning, I got like a 150 point survey yesterday. I'm thinking, all right, that's gonna put me over the top and I get my gift card. And it was 25 points away, and I was like, dang, man. And this survey site only sends a survey out like once, maybe 2-3 weeks or a month sometimes. So it's like, dang, it takes so long to earn any points. And their points redemption kind of sucks. You got to earn 1,250 points to get a $10 gift card. Other sites are just like 1,000 points or 100 points. Like 100 points on some sites is $1, 1,000 is like $10. Sometimes it's 10,000 is $10, 1,000 is $1. Like Microsoft Rewards, it's like every 1,000 is $1. Luckily, the sun's still kind of southeast of me, so it's not going to be bugging me from the left too much here. No, the bump's not here. It's further up. There's the bump. There's the bump on my left right there. Fucking tire felt like it was having an issue. I think I just ran something over. Toyota's got something hanging off the bottom of its car there. So I don't know if I'm going further or going home. Probably going home. I'm starting to actually get kind of sleepy now, and I don't really want to be on my bike when I'm actually sleepy. Not good for my situational awareness. Oh, my brakes aren't working. The hell? My brakes wouldn't work. Uh-oh. Yeah, my brakes are not working really well right now. I gotta be careful. I started freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, my brakes aren't working. I can't stop. And then they started to grab. I just adjusted them too, man. That's not good. I'm gonna have to go order some brake pads, I guess. No, it seemed to be, I don't know, man. It seems to, maybe I just wasn't squeezing hard enough. That's weird, though. So if I see any lights turn yellow, I'm not going to try to run them. I'm just going to slow down. So I don't know what if I have to stop last second if the light changes before I think it's going to. I'm going to be kind of assed out if I can't stop. I don't know why they're just not grabbing right away. We're taking a second. It's my front brake. My front brake quit working. It's not working at all. So my rear brake's still working. Okay, I need to quit squeezing it intermittently. I need to make sure I have brake to get home. Yeah, my front brake gave out. Morning. So I'm going to be going even slower now. Running over a little piece of the gravel or something in the road there. I literally just adjusted my brakes like a ride ago. If I was a smaller man, it'd be much easier to stop with one brake. That hurt. Oh, I keep running stuff over, man. What the hell? I don't know why there's all this loose, sticky gravel in the road. There's no road work happening right here. Well, that volt's on a roll, as in it just keeps rolling through all the stop signs. Now, I am too, but like I said, I'm having a bit of a brake issue right now, so. Which isn't really an excuse for me, because I kind of do roll through the stop signs and stuff a lot. But like I said, I don't do it when there's traffic there. I'm not going to put myself at risk because of a little bit of impatience or something. And I could be like a bunch of other people and just edit all the stop sign intersections and stuff out, but the way I talk randomly, a lot of times I'm conversing with you guys, narrating through the intersections, so that doesn't really work too well. So like right now, I'd like to haul butt and make sure I get this light, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop. So I'm going to give it a little bit of beans there and Okay, good, I made it. Oh, and it just changed. Excellent, even better. I have to squeeze my brake really hard when I get off of the bike because, like, it tends to lurch when I get off of it, even squeezing both brakes. Oh yeah, my rear brake's going out now too. I should have enough left on there to adjust it for a few more rides, but I'm gonna have to order some brake pads. With, like, I think I have like $12 in my Amazon account. It should cover the cost, unless the inflation, or not inflation, but yeah, inflation, because the tariffs have caused the price to go up. Hopefully not. I thought I had a set of brake pads still, but I was going through my stuff the other day and I don't have any more new brake pads in there, so. Again, if I was a couple 100 pounds lighter, my brake pads would last for months. And months and months and months. I have to use them so much more than an average sized human being. What does. Alright. I squeezed the front brake and it's just like my habit. I had to squeeze it. I couldn't just get off without squeezing the front brake. That's habitual. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't go any further. That would have been bad. Imagine if I'd just been going and I didn't have to slow down or stop or anything, and I'm like up there by the park realizing my brakes are going out, going, oh, okay, that's not good. It's like a mile and a half away from here. So we went 10 miles even today. That's cool. So, gotta remember I need to work on my front brakes. Hopefully tomorrow morning I can get out here and adjust my front tire pressure, screw around with my front suspension, see if I can't get something to work. I really want to just put a different fork on here. I mean, I've got two forks that would work on here. They're just, the thing is, they're for like 26-inch size mountain bike wheels. Well, one of them's for a freaking 26x4 fat tire, so it's I actually would not be able to use that one. It's too wide for the axle on the front hub motor, but my Manitou fork I have in front of the gray bike that I always have to move would fit on here, but I'd have to buy cup tools and different bearings, the bearings for non-threaded headset, and then I'd have to use I'd have to leave all the excess tubing on the top of the fork on there, put a bunch of spacers on it to lift it up high enough so that I could reach it. And I'd also have to use, I have a set of BMX handlebars that I have to use just to get the handlebars up high enough for me. I got one of those, one of the first edition David brand new turtleneck stems, but I could never get it to clamp on the right way. And I really don't know where it is right now, so that of course doesn't do me any good. And I can't afford to buy any of his newer editions. So, anywho, Cheeky, get out of there. Get out of the garage. Get out of the garage, Cheeky. Get out of the garage. Come on, get out. Get out. I gotta close the door. Get out of here. Get out of the garage. Good kitty. Good kitty. Sorry, I don't mean to scare you, buddy. I know you're jumpy. Okay, well, I mean, the only way I'd be able to put that buckless, I have a buckless locking front suspension fork. The only way I'd be able to put it on there is if I bought had the money to buy a 20x4 inch kit for it. But again, like I said, it would lift the front of the bike up. Then I'd have to adjust the seat position, and I'd have to do all kinds of other stuff I don't have the ability to do right now. So anyways, well, with that, remember to have a wonderful whatever, wherever you are. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks for watching my videos. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next e-bike video. Okay, bye.